You lovely people, welcome to the channel. By the way, this is an old design. It's like 40 years old. Do you still like it? I was thinking of making a new one. Somehow I feel like that this message has more meaning than ever in the last couple of years, especially with wars going on in different places and tens of thousands of people dying. Just read that Russian army already lost 300,000 people, which of course they're still human beings, probably as many or whatever in Ukraine, without even talking about what is happening here in Israel and Palestine. But anyway, always spread love. Let's see a little bit on a lighter note. Who are the most hated celebrity of 2023 according to public votes of who? I don't know. Anyway, let's find out. According to over 15,000 public voters, these are the top 12 most hated celebrity to come of 2023. Alright, to be fair, only 15,000 votes? That doesn't seem like a lot. Took part in the survey and combined contributed a whooping total of almost 200,000 votes on dozens of well-known celebs. Alright, 200,000, it's already a nice sample. So, number 12, Jake Paul of the Paul brothers. Big YouTuber turned boxer, which they made quite a pretty penny with all their endeavors. So, quite unlikable, but at the same time successful. Anyway, I don't think it's even the worst here. James Corden. I don't know why people dislike this guy. Maybe I don't know much. Probably because it's like a little bit this Ellen DeGeneres type of thing, right? Where the facade it's funny and charming and whatever on TV, and as soon as the lights are off, all of a sudden the demon takes over. I think there was something going on with this guy about being an a-hole at restaurants, right? So if you're wealthy and rich and you're still a Karen at restaurants, you know, be nice, for crying out loud. Somebody's making probably like very minimum wage. So James Charles, number 10. This is a very popular YouTuber, which was, I think, under fire because of some controversy with another YouTuber makeup artist, and some of the things about probably grooming and whatever, even though I have absolutely no proof of none of those things. You know how rumors they work, right? But probably there's more to the story that I know. So, however, due to rumors of controversial reports, one involving a YouTube drama with another beauty creators, yes, Tati Westbrook, that became one of the most talked about events of the platform that year. However, regardless of Char's status on this publicly ranked list, the YouTuber still manages to pull in fairly large amount of views. This is the sad part about those YouTuber people. I'm a YouTuber too, but those people, like, there's so much. I know it sounds like you're aiding, you know, but sometimes there is a little bit of that frustration. You see, like, literally people being absolute dumbasses, and they have like huge audiences, and obviously the reason is because they appeal to a younger audience, which just have fun with that type of behavior. And yeah, that funny behavior or stupid behavior that comes across like that for more, let's say, adults, right? For kids works, and it makes them a lot of money, a lot of dough. Probably I would be a freaking idiot if I was 17 or 18 right now, right? I will do everything I could, because it sucks to be broke and anonymous, I can tell you that. So we skipped here like Chrissy Teigen. I think this is the wife of another famous artist, right? Next to the list, personality who made her debut in annual Sports Illustrated swimsuit in 2010. Similar to some of the aforementioned, Teigen lost a positive popularity as came from both rumors and reports being shared across the web, one which began allegation that she had been cyberbullied. People in social posts that were discovered later in her career made her earlier in life. I don't understand nothing of what I just read, but I don't care. Chris Brown. I think this guy probably, it's not such a nice guy because he was eating people. Was he with Rihanna? He ate Rihanna. So, yeah, You know what? I believe Rihanna. I believe Rihanna. Also because there's, I don't know if the pictures are the pictures in relation to this guy, the one where Rihanna is all blown up. Yeah, you piece of shit, right? You piece of shit. You don't do that. So definitely, we don't like that guy. Hilaria Thomas Baldwin, the wife of Baldwin here. I have absolutely no idea what this person is not liked. They have a lot of kids, I think, together. Let's see what happens here. According to votes, one main reason why made the list is due to her being accused of cultural appropriation of identity hoaxing after at times representing herself as being from Spain. I mean, okay, fine, but maybe it's a little bit too much to hate somebody. She felt the flair. She wanted to be Mediterranean. She's Caucasian. Spanish are Caucasian. I'm Caucasian. Whatever. Okay? She lied, but well, whatever. Bill Cosby, number 6. I have the feeling that this guy probably should be a little higher. Let's skip through. Prince Harry. Wow. Well, a lot of people don't like him because they feel like he's just an accessory to his wife, which seems to be controlling him to an extent. But obviously, those are all speculations or things and rumors thrown out there. But there are some foundations. People dislike them mostly because they've done quite a lot of work in trying to, depict the royal family in a negative light. And many just question that sort of Karen behavior. Most likely because I suppose the wife thought that being an American and friendly with Oprah or whatever, that she could call the royal family out without repercussion and still be supported in her own like vision of how things are supposed to be. Mostly because it seems like that there were rumors that somebody at the royal family asked what color the kid would be, right? The color of the skin of the kid. Now there's also this other thing that was a big thing here in the Netherlands, because several thousand copies of this biography written by this guy were actually printed with alleged persons that were asking that question: what color the skin of the kid would be. Then they took them off the market, and the author said that by mistake probably they sent to the Dutch translator a print which had the alleged name on, which was let's say a working title copy. Anyway, people don't like them so much, and this probably has added also to the fuel now again to bring back this whole rumor, right? To bring back this whole thing now that they are somehow quite disconnected from the royal family after years of all this noise that most likely would have been much better if they just shut up and did what they had to do, and probably would be in a much better place now. But anyway, narcissists do what they have to do in order to control their lives and the lives of other people. Alright, I suppose Oprah is there probably for what happened in Maui, I suppose, and if not, probably that should be the reason that there was this big fire on Hawaiian Island. Most people basically lost everything, and Oprah together with The Rock, they just went on asking people to send money, right, for charity to help these people, when in fact she could have been donating a large amount of money considering she's a multi-billionaire. Ellen DeGeneres is number 3. Not surprised. Not on TV anymore. Many have described her. Actually, I made a video reaction of another great YouTubers that does those type of videos about celebrities which they're unlikable, and she was probably number 1 if I remember correctly there. Most unlikable celebrity. Behind the scene, absolutely not good person. Many complained about the toxic environment behind the scene, and those rumors, they continue to grow, and that's most likely why they hate her. So number 2, here we go, Meghan Markle. the woman responsible for this whole thing going on with the royal family. One main reason why both Meghan and Prince Harry have suffered their popularity loss is due to not sticking to traditional royal ways, something that is frowned upon by millions. I mean, to be fair, whatever discussion of race, right, should be still dealt, in my opinion, privately. You don't just go and call people out because, yeah, maybe in such a large family there is somebody that it's a xenophobe, or somebody maybe is even a racist, right? Can be. But then what do? You think that calling that person out is going to change something or is going to benefit you in any way? The best thing you can do is actually to deal with this thing privately, and perhaps if there is a chance, educate that person and maybe dispel their xenophobia, because most of the time I think people suffer from fear of the different and xenophobia more than just being like true racist or something, right? So just showing them a little bit what you are, who you are, can override the fear in some people, right? And this is for everybody. I mean, whatever ethnicity, anywhere, not just white against whatever other race or ethnicity, but in general, you know, other ethnicity towards white or so on and so forth. So I think that would have been the best course of action, instead of just throwing them under the bus, trying to change something that it's been like that for almost 1,000 years or so. You know, think about it before if you don't want to be part of that kind of stuff, if you want to be free. Don't marry the guy, man. You know, that's very simple as that. I'm sure they're not perfect, the royal family, and I'm sure there are some issues that need to be rectified. But still, I believe that just deal with that in private, right? You know. Anyway, number one. So number one, Amber H. And obviously, honestly, we don't have to give any explanation here of why that is. And I suppose this is, I don't know, last year we already had this, but well, people familiar to my channel, we know exactly why she is disliked, and most likely she will continue to be disliked because what she has done to Johnny Depp in the year of being together and afterwards as well. So it's no surprise that all the millions of sympathizers for Johnny Depp, and also the millions of people that watched the trial and have known and have learned things about this woman, obviously don't have many good things to say. So there you have it, 2023. She at least got an award, right? She's top of the list. She can she can boast to be number one at something, all right? Guys, let me know your thoughts. Please subscribe, leave a comment, check some other stuff out if you want to, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.